Hey everybody, how you doing? Out at the range today. This is about to be a really fun video. In this video, we're shooting SCCY pistols. In this hand, I've got the CPX-2, which is a 9mm, and in this hand, I've got the CPX-3, which is a 380. I've shot a bunch of rounds out of both of these. I can shoot them both quite accurately, but if you're not familiar, these pistols are made in the USA, and they're kind of small, defensive style pistols that you can conceal quite easily. But being defensive pistols, their triggers are a little bit heavier. A lot of people complain, say they can't hit anything with them, but I've been shooting them and I can hit things with them. So let's just have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna shoot one magazine each downrange at 10 yards and just see what I can do with them as far as accuracy goes, and then we'll come back and compare them a little bit more, see what we think about them. But let's shoot at 10 yards. I've got some paper plates set up. The center ring is the trace around the bottom of a paint can, so about that big. At 10 yards with a pistol, you ought to be able to get within that ring majority of the time, but let's see what I can do with them. I'm gonna shoot the 9mm first, and then I'm gonna shoot the 380. See what happens. All right, so I've loaded 10 rounds in each of these. Let's go ahead and shoot the 9mm at 10 yards, like I said, and see what kind of accuracy I can get out of it. Just like anything else, they hit where you're aiming when you pull the trigger. So let me move this camera angle. There we go. Well, hit the edge of that circle there. Had one round lock up there. I think I hit the same hole on the top there with that one. Oh, dadgummit, I think I had one outside the ring there. Did I just squeeze one way off there? We'll have to look down the footage, but I think I might have really just missed there. And there went that one, 9mm. Hey, good accuracy at 10 yards. Let's go pick up the 380 and see what I can do with it. All right, now the CPX-3, the 380 from SCCY. Let's see what I can do on these paper plates. Same target here. All right, looks like I can shoot that 380 a little bit more accurately, but let's walk up to the target here quick and kind of see how we did with both of them. All right, so walking up to the targets, this is the 9mm here on the left, and we took 10 shots at each. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 in that same hole there, and then 10. I had one come way over here. I think I was just trying to follow up with a shot too quick, but at 10 yards, not too bad at accuracy. I'd say that's pretty good for the defensive style concealed carry pistol at 10 yards. And then the 380, we had quite a bit better precision here. Looks like there's 3 shots in the same hole here, 2 or 3 shots in the same hole, 2 shots in the same hole, 2 shots in the same hole. So me personally, I can shoot the CPX-3 a lot better. But I tell you what, just for fun, I'm gonna load up 5 more rounds and go back to 20 yards and see what we can do with both of these. I don't care who you are, if you can shoot a pistol half decent at 20 yards, you're pretty good. But let's see what we can do with the SCCY CPX-2 and 3 at 20 yards. All right, so exact same setup here, exact same targets. This time I'm just shooting at 20 yards. I'm gonna shoot 5 rounds out of each. First with the SCCY CPX-2 9mm. Got an airplane going by now, but gotta wait till that loud airplane noise goes by. Let's see what we can do at 20 yards with these SCCYs. I don't expect to be as accurate, obviously, as 10 yards. I don't know, maybe some of y'all can shoot just as good at 20 as you can 10, but I probably can't. Let's see what we can do at 20 yards with these. That one I hit a little bit high, it looks like. That one was just about dead on. Whew. Barely nicking the edge of the circle there. I'm favoring a little bit high, I think, on these. That one was a little low, but I was aiming a little bit low, trying to compensate. Alright, there's 5 shots with a 9mm at 20 yards. Let's go grab the 380, see what we can do with the 380 at 20 yards. Alright, same distance, 20 yards, CPX-3, 380. This one, I can shoot a little bit better. I've shot them both quite a bit, but see if I can get all 5 within the ring here. I'm going to take my time and pay attention. High side of that center circle there. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I don't know if you know how far 20 yards is, but it's kind of hard to see where your bullets are hitting at 20 yards with a pistol. From back here, it looks like I did a little bit better with the 380, but let's run down there quick, see what kind of accuracy we got out of the CPX-2 and 3 at 20 yards. So, running down here quick from 20 yards, looking at them side by side, group with the 380 is definitely better, but with the 9mm we had one up here, one here, one here, one here, one here, so our up and down was almost in a line there, but 3 inside the circle and then 1 nicking the edge and 1 outside. With the 380 we had all 5 shots within the circle. I'd say that's a pretty darn good group. The bottom of a paint can there at 20 yards. I don't care who you are, that's pretty decent shooting. Let's go up to the table quick and compare them a little bit side by side and see what the differences are. Well, I guess I better take my hat off so you can see my face, but now I'm probably blinding you, my big old forehead. But you guys saw how good we could shoot both of these SCCY pistols. I actually kind of favor the 380 simply because I can shoot it a lot better and I feel like I can hold it on target better when it trigger breaks. But shot the 9mm almost as accurately, but guys, they're just like any other pistols. If you know where the break is, squeeze the trigger while you're aiming at the target, you're gonna hit what you're aiming at. So I really like them. For the price, it's really hard to beat them. These are not expensive pistol, guys, but they're smaller, defensive style pistols that you can conceal quite easily. They hold 10+1. For 380, that's an even better thing with the 380. Most of the time if you have a 380, you're only holding 6+1, sometimes 7+1. For a 380 to hold 10+1, whoop, as I knock it down, that is really impressive to me. So this is probably one of my favorite 380s now that I've ever shot, simply because 1, it holds more rounds than most 380s, and 2, at 20 yards even, I can hit the target quite accurately, and that's pretty awesome in my mind. Also, a lot of 380s don't have any sights. These have the pretty typical 3-dot sight, so you can actually aim as opposed to assuming looking down the slide you're hitting what you're aiming at. But these Skies, they're known for the frames you can get in all kinds of colors, pink, green, purple, these snakeskin designs, but they've got quite a myriad of colors that you can have in these. But hey, overall, they're good shooting pistols, easier to conceal than a lot of pistols, and hey, I can shoot them pretty good. But as far as the size goes, they're honestly quite similar in size. The 380 over here, you can see, is just a little bit smaller. It's about the same thickness. Same thing with the grip. The grip on the 380 is just a little bit skinnier, so the 380 is going to be easier to conceal, but overall they're really close to the same size. So hey, 9mm ammo is cheaper, but if you prefer a 380, hey, 380 is a good option too. But thanks for watching the video today, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about either of these pistols, or if you want to see more shooting with them, let me know. A big shout out to the Heavy Metal Guns and Outdoors channel. You guys go check them out and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next video. SCCY CPX pistols. WHOTEEWHO!